this like thing she's got going on that's like constricting the sound. Baby. Oh dear. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Georgina, the Honest Vocal Coach. I teach singing all day, every day, when I'm not making videos like this one. So let's dive in.
This next song that I'm gonna do is one of my favorite songs off of the album. It's called Every Time, and I hope you guys like it.
Okay, before she even sings, it's lovely to see her playing piano. Just goes to show that she can do more than just the singing and the dancing, because she is a phenomenal dancer, we gotta be honest about that. And it's just nice to see her, you know, playing the piano. Yeah, she didn't look all that comfortable when she introduced it. She looked a bit jittery, like nerves, or I don't know, like she wasn't so well.
Notice me and take my hand, and so are we, and strangers away.
Okay. First off, she's actually using correct technique, but there doesn't seem to be any support. Because of the stylistic choices of this baby voice that she's doing, it's kind of having a knock-on effect to the tone, and it's not as good as it could be because of that. I think strip away this baby voice thing she's doing and it would be better. I mean, she's using chest and head voice properly, she's flipping correctly, but it's all of it shaky, and she's ending every line with this kind of inflection, which is taken away from the lyrics. Okay, good vocal fry. Our love is strong. But instead of keeping the connection there, her voice just breaks and she flips into head voice. I think, poor lass, I think her voice is just deteriorated.
Why can't we on without me? And every time I try to fly, I fall.
She's got no connection there. She's trying. Fall, fall.
Without my wings, I feel so
Loses it again there. She vocal connection gone. Opened, closed again.
small. I guess I need you, baby. And every time I see you in my dreams.
I really like this song. I used to sing it myself. I managed a girl band who used to perform it. It's a beautiful song, but it's not going so well so far.
I see your face, it's haunting me. I guess I need you, baby.
I wonder who wrote this song, actually. I'm going to have to do a bit of research. If anybody knows, Britney fans out there, let me know. Did she write it? Did somebody write it for her? It's a good song. Now she's up and moving, it's actually better. I don't know if she was trying too hard when she was sat down, but she's using her head voice better. I don't know. This is better.
It's the only way I see clear. What have I done? You seem to move uneasy, and every time I try to fly, I fall. Without my wings, I feel so small. I guess
It's better, but she's still losing vocal connection. The vocals are just disconnecting.
I need you, baby. And every time I see you in my dreams, I see your face, you're haunting me. I guess I need you, baby.
Baby. Oh dear.
I may have made it rain. Please forgive me, yeah. My weakness caused you pain, and the sun's gonna save you.
See, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Take away this silly baby voice thing. She could be great.
Soon your face will fade away, and every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings. I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby.
Got dancers like landing in the background now. Feels a little bit Wizard of Oz, don't you think?
Baby, and every time
She got on her hands at the back. Got nothing to do with singing, but what on earth has she got on her hands at the back? Like giant, I don't know, monster hands with lights in the end. Okay, I'm sure there's a creative reason.
see you in my dreams, I see your face, you're haunting me. I guess I need you, baby. After all,
When she just lets go and relaxes into the head voice, it's beautiful. It's this kind of this like thing she's got going on that's like constricting the sound.
after all.
Really no idea what was going on with the staging there, with like monster hands and this angel coming down and giving a hug at the end. He couldn't get his wire unconnected. Oh dear. So a little bit of a shambles, wasn't it? I don't know what to say other than, well, I do know what to say. Literally, it wasn't very good. It's almost like she's trying to put on this baby voice thing to stay the style that she's always had, but it's just not working for her. I think she's gonna have to change with it. I think her fans love her enough to follow her with whatever she decides to do with the voice. But this particular performance, there was like glimmers of awesomeness, but I'd say 80% of it was just all over. There was tension. The baby voice thing was just stopping the voice coming out. When she was sat at the piano, everything just seemed worse. And yeah, sorry Britney fans, but I really didn't think it was great. You know, I just hope that she's got some advisors somewhere that are steering in the right direction. Scrap the baby voice and just be awesome. Just enjoy the voice, really. Again, I know, we looked at Britney last week and I had such a good response from the Britney fans that I'm going to take another look. Now, they've told me that Something to Talk About is the one that I should be watching, which is where she sings in her more natural voice rather than putting on the baby voice thing that she does. Now, I in no way dislike Britney. I'm not trying to put her down. I'm literally just looking at the technique of her voice to see, you know, what's good and what's not. So let's dive in.
Testing.
Okay, how weird is that? She's patting the microphone to see that it's on. Does that mean that it wasn't on before? Surely, in this day and age and this professional level of show, she shouldn't need to tap on the microphone and say testing. Seriously?
How you feeling, Vegas? No, really, how you feeling? Honestly, without the music and just the mic, it kind of feels illegal. Like it's quiet right now, and it feels kind of illegal doing this with this mic in my hand right now. It feels so weird. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, right? Okay? This morning I woke up and I was like, looked at the news, a lot of things going on in the world and stuff. But basically, I looked and I was like, you know what, the press and the media my whole life, you know, it's really crazy because 1 minute they tear you down and it's really horrible, and the next minute you're on top of the world, you know? But I've never really spoke about it, you know? And I'm a Southern girl. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from the South, and
You see her pull up her pants there. She's brave to wear that costume, she really is. Mind you, she's got the body for it there.
I like to keep it real, so I just want to make sure I keep having you something to talk about, okay?
First of all, sound-wise, needs to be louder on the mic so we can actually hear her a little bit more. She's growling in there, seems to be quite a healthy growl. She's definitely singing a lot lower than most of her commercial hits, and the tone is not too bad. As she gets high though, she kind of goes into the baby voice and then comes back down to something that's not what we would recognise of Britney, really. Okay, good riff there. That lower riff though, she missed that one. There's like little glimpses of the amazing Britney, but there's also some not so good riffing. The lower notes, her voice is a lot quieter. I think that's probably because she doesn't use it enough anymore. I don't know right now. Okay, now it's improving. This is better. This is much better. That belt was really good. Really good. So belting essentially means singing high and loud, but it's most likely that it's the chest voice being extended up to give that powerful belt. Well, after a little bit of a rough start, she did actually improve as the song went on. Britney was better when she was younger, before the Britney kind of baby voice thing happened, and then turning off that baby voice tone has been difficult for her, and to sort of continue a career without having to do it, it's been a difficult thing. I mean, she is, if we look at it, an overall performer. It's not just about the voice, it's about the fact that she can dance, it's the music itself, it's the whole staging of it. And I didn't think the staging was particularly professional that time round, you know, tapping on the mic right at the beginning. Really?
The heck is Tender and Mouse?
I liked her voice. You are the thing she's got going on.
You don't need to put so many notes in.
Constricted and sound.
That was shocking.
Let's dive in.
Sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you, when all I really want is to hold you tight. treat you right, be with you day and night, baby. All I really need is time.
Okay, first of all, she's using very, very breathy technique. There's not a lot of decent support going on from the diaphragm, but it's a style choice. It's definitely a style choice.
All I need is time, yeah. A moment that is mine. While I'm in between, I'm not a girl, but if you look at me closely, you will see it in my eyes. This girl will always find her way.
Okay, really pitchy to begin with. She did miss quite a few of the notes, but it did then improve using the baby voice style that she does so very well. Tiny little bit nasal, it's up in the nose. Yeah, it's that distinctive tone that she has.
I'm not a girl, don't tell me what to believe. Not yet a one. I'm just trying to find the woman in me. All I need is time. That's mine. While I'm in between.
Very high larynx, very tight sound. The notes are good, but not absolutely on point every time.
I make believe that you are here is the only way I see clear.
Now this is better because she's using more of her actual vocals, her actual voice. Not that the baby voice isn't her voice, but as she's going into head voice there, it's a sweeter tone and it's less constricted.
What have I done? You seem to move uneasy, and every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings. I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby. And every time I see you in my dreams, I see your face. It's haunting me. I guess I need you, baby.
Very snatchy, lots of in between every word to try and get enough breath in. Almost a tiny bit of a state of panic, almost. Nerves going on there.
I may have made it vain. Please forgive me. Yeah, my weakness caused you pain, and the songs my sorry.
See the very last note, and this song's my sorry, was the best bit. It was slightly falsetto, so there was a little bit of extra air flush, but it was beautiful. It wasn't forced and tense like the other part.
Wait till you have reached the age, blah blah. History has turned the page, blah blah. But we still wanna hear a brand new thing, Or we still need something to sing.
It's almost like she's fighting against the baby voice. It's like there's moments where she's fantastic and then she thinks, oh, gotta go back to the baby voice again. That's kind of what I have to sing like. The deepest moments are the best part of this performance.
And the beat goes on. I look so nice on you. Is that all I brought to you? Pretty face with a name. There's some things you can't explain. How you went away. I hope you
Again, the low notes are the best. I really think that's her awesome natural tone, those lower notes, rather than the higher baby stuff. Obviously, she has carved out an amazing career. Her music is brilliant. You know, awesome stuff. I just worry sometimes that baby voice has, you know, it's caused her voice to deteriorate over the years because of the high larynx and the tension in it.
That special girl, and you make her shine. I gave you heart and soul, all you did was play your role. A baby boy, and now you are gone. Oh, mystical man, tell me who are you
Very pitchy.
today? Oh, mystical man, after they know they're all being played. Oh, mystical man, baby, tell me what is this? I'm on the door, I can't think no more of your
We said, how was I to know I miss you so?
Excellent stuff, lower register. That's where she's most comfortable.
Loneliness up ahead, emptiness behind. Where do I go?
She sounds like she's singing from top of the chest, actually. Like she's running out of breath a little bit, so she got to support it a little bit more. I've noticed this a lot in her performances, that she's snatching her breath and it's all up here, so she needs to start, well, not that it's going to make any difference now, but, you know, using decent support so she's got more air to work with.
And you promised yourself, but to somebody else, and then you made it so perfectly clear, yeah. Still, I wish you were here. From the bottom of my broken heart, there's just a thing that's
Not really sure what's going on around at the minute with the wings and stuff. I don't really know what the concept's supposed to be. If anybody knows, tell me, that'd be brilliant.
too. I'd like you to know you were my real love. I never knew till there was you from the bottom of my broken heart.
Gorgeous last note. That's where she's supposed to be.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jacob. Happy birthday to you.
Embers quake at the sight.
Probably too much use of the vocal fry here.
Glory streams from heaven afar.
I think she forgot the words, bless her.
Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ, our Savior.
Vocal crack there. A crack, for the you guys don't know what it is. What happens is you push the vocal folds too far, they just break open.
Is born.
Bad technique.
Christ the Savior is born. With the angels let us sing hallelujah to our King.
Why has she added the at the beginning? I apologise for my faces just there. It's just, I don't know. Never really a big fan of when stars do Christmas songs like that.
Sometimes I love, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you. When all I really want is to hold you tight.
Do you know, she often has bobbles in her hair like that. Do you think it's like a thing to try and make her look younger?
Sound far away. Maybe I had just a glimpse of your soul. Was that your shadow I saw on the wall? I'm watching you disappear.
Quite pitchy, very tight.
But you were never here.
Yeah, it's right up there. Just let it go here.
It's only your shadow, never yourself. It's only your shadow, nobody else. It's only your shadow, filling my room, arriving too late.
This isn't very good, this one. Oh dear.
It's only your shadow.
When she went then, shadow, that was great.
Nobody else. It's only your shadow, arriving too late, leaving too soon. If you're looking for trouble, you're in the right place. If you're looking for trouble, look right in my face. It's Britney, bitch.
Okay, her eyes look absolutely amazing. They've got to be some kind of blue contact lenses. They're just brilliant. So hair's not looking so good. Can't really talk though, can I? Because I've just got a bit of a thick mop going on. But yeah, the extension's not looking so good. Nothing to do with singing, but just something I've noticed. Ooh, little wibble to the side there, like she lost her balance. And again, is she okay?
Like no one else in the room.
She didn't lip sync there as she got up on the step. I'm not sure everything's alright here. Okay, so far it seems that it's quite a lackluster performance. She's not feeling it. I don't know if she was getting overworked at that period of time, what was going on in her, personal life. But this is kind of a lackluster, can't be bothered kind of performance.
I just want more.
Well, the audience don't look all that impressed. And to be honest, if I was in the audience, I wouldn't be all that impressed either. It was like she was given half her energy. There were so many moments where it looked like she couldn't be bothered. I feel quite sorry for her here because I know how hard the music industry is and how much you get pushed and how, you can't cancel last minute however you're feeling bad. It's just tough. You got to keep going. I don't know, this just seemed like there was a lot more going on. I kind of felt sorry for her there. And it was just uncomfortable to watch. So, you know, who calls it? Who says, sorry, let's not put her on stage because she's not well or things are not right or whatever? Or have they just not got that choice where it's like, just do it anyway. We have no choice. She's got to perform and that's it. It's a tricky one for me, this. I think it has to come down to the show must go on. But that was a tough one. Poor lass, she really struggled there. Let's dive in.
When we stand together, it's our finest hour. We can do anything, oh anything. Keep believing in that man.
Oh, bless her. She was so young there.
Baby, when I look at you, I feel a warm feeling inside. There's something about the things you do that keeps me by your side.
So cute. Little Justin Timberlake and little Britney. Oh. It's just,
You know that 24 hours won't ever, ever, yeah. My days of you, with you.
I wouldn't say this was the best live vocals, this clip.
Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed
I don't think she's live in this one.
to know? Oh, pretty baby,
No, it's Top of the Pops. She won't have been live.
I shouldn't have let you go. Oh, no, I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now.
Okay, live now.
Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness and the beat goes on, and the beat goes on, yeah, and the beat goes on, baby, and the beat goes on, y'all, and the
I like her style in that one. And the beat goes on. No, I didn't sound right at all. Oh, shut up. Back to Britney.
beat goes on. You tell me you're in love with me, that you can't take your pretty eyes away from me. It's not that I don't wanna stay, but every time you come too close, I'm in.
That was pretty good too. I'm not entirely sure if it was live. I think it was, because you could hear the breathing there. Good control. Ooh, such a lot of tension in the neck there and in the jaw. Ooh. Vocals are pretty good, but a lot of tension there.
Baby, baby, how was I supposed to know something wasn't right? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. Hallelujah.
Such a lot going on with the jaw and the mouth in that one. She's got such a distinctive voice. There's so few people that have this quality that she has. And we all know throughout her career it's got more baby voice. and less of the deep tones, but it's still distinctive.
You were my first love. You were my true love. From the first kisses to the very last rose. You think I'm in love.
Love! Interesting.
Just let me be the one.
There seems to be a bit of tension in this clip. Her tongue's kind of far back and it sounds tight.
Just let it go, yeah. I need to hear you say
These backing vocalists are not helping her.
so baby, if you love me, let me be the last to know.
That's lovely.
I'm so into you. You got that something. Can I do?
Lip sync, I think. I mean, the real Britney fans, you guys will be able to tell me exactly what's lip synced and what's not. But it's quite interesting trying to work it out.
You spin me around. When I'm watching my TV, and that girl comes on and tells me how tight my skirt should be. She can tell me who to be.
She's got such an incredible figure. So jealous.
You saw singing with the boys in the school, and your feet flying up in the air.
Sing a honey diddle diddle with your kitty and the needle and swing it like a didn't care. So I took a big drink.
High school dance with the mister who was ready to play.
That was good.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home. Always saying, little girl, don't step into the club. I'm just trying to find out why it's dancing what I love.
You can see how she's developed as a performer and also as a singer throughout these clips.
To believe, not yet a woman. I'm just trying to find the woman in me.
Again, seems a little tight. Is this song the right key after all for her voice?
I need is time. That's mine. That's why
The backing vocalists again singing over her. Wow.
I'm in between. I'm not a girl.
Really pretty head voice.
In the middle of the night, my father yells, "What you gonna do with your life?"
Flashdance.
Oh, Daddy, dear, you know you're still number one. And girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings. I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby. And
One of my favourite songs of hers, it really is.
every time I see you in my dreams, I see your face. It's haunting me. I guess I need you, baby. After all.
She does this song really well.
People like talking about people. I hear them whisper. You won't believe it. Living one of us.
She sounds so good in those low notes.
On the cover, I just ignore it. And they keep saying, I'm just a little too high. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jacob. Happy birthday to you.
Take my hand, take my whole life too.
So, what a selection of clips. Did you think it was some of her best live vocals? I'm going to leave it up to you to decide. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this definitive best Britney live vocals compilation. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, loves. I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much to my honest subscribers, my honest children. I have reached 150,000 subscribers. Let's dive in.
Joy, need space, love. I need me. Sing aloud to the girl that I am. You're gonna have to see through my perspective. I need to make mistakes to learn who I am, and I don't wanna be so damn protected.
Okay, it's not bad actually. It's fairly well supported. It's definitely that awesome tone that she has. It's protected. Bit of that nasality going on. It's all right.
There must be another way, 'cause I believe in taking chances. Who am I to say what a girl is to do? God, I need some answers. What am I to do with my life?
That's tough. She's got a lot of movement going on, a lot of hairography going on. To try and still sing well is not going to be easy, but she's managing it. Slightly out of puff, but what do you expect? This is all right, you know. I think there's definitely two vocals there. She's singing with her own vocals, but she's definitely singing live. And it's not bad at all. Because we know the amount of choreography she has in her shows is crazy. Crazy town. So to be able to still perform well. And it seems a bit weird that the stage is so sparse. Where are the dancers? Where is everybody? It's just her.
But every time I do, I stand corrected. Things that I've been
Not
told,
sure.
I can't believe what I hear about the world and realize I'm overprotected. There must be.
It's so tough. The tonal quality that she creates, that sort of high-toned baby voice we call it, you can't really project it that well. And she's trying hard here, but you can tell occasionally it's pushing her voice a bit. Dodgy Riff Live.
How am I supposed to know what's right?
all right. She, you know, you got to take everything into account here, that she's doing a lot of moving around. She's singing in baby voice, which you can't project all that well. So she's handling it pretty well. Someone else but May. I love that. It's so distinctive. May. It's just Britney. That's just, you know, how many singers do May like that? It's just cool. Bit pitchy there, but she's jumping off a step. I'm not, you know, I'm not sticking up for her here. But she is jumping down some steps there, trying to keep those riffs going. A little bit dodgy. Definitely out of breath here, so she's struggling a little bit with the control. Yeah, out of puff now, May. So do you know that wasn't too bad? You've got to bear in mind, and again, I'm not apologising for her here, she's dancing to a ridiculous level there, so to be able to sing and dance and project the sound is really tough. That's why she has the mouthpiece so close, because baby voice, you cannot project it very well. You just can't. So I thought she handled it pretty well. It took me back to Britney Land and May. So yeah, I thought it was cute. Not the best performance in the world, but she did all right. Let's have a listen.
In the pillow skies we can meet.
Okay, lots of layering of vocals, definitely some auto-tuning and effects on there to make it sound the way it does.
So let's go swimming in the stars tonight. Oh.
I'm loving that low bass line. It sounds awesome. It's highly produced. There's lots of effects and stuff on there, but it's still hers.
When we're swimming in the stars.
I'm really enjoying it, actually. It's a good song. There's not a lot of concept, let's be honest here. It's being with another person, swimming in the stars, swimming at night. That's kind of all it is, feeling that connection with another person. The production on this is pretty awesome, but it's real full on. I mean, really overproduced. There's definitely some tuning on there. There's also delay. There's compression. There's numerous effects to make it sound bigger. And she's definitely singing the vocal many times, not just one lead. There's at least 4 or 5 vocals where it's all laid up to make it pop.
Our dreams together.
I love that drum beat that's coming through on the bridge. I think the vocals on the bridge are the best part for me so far.
Swimming in the stars.
I really enjoyed it, actually. I think it's a good track. It's definitely not like one of the best tracks off an album. It's one of the sort of middle, not a skip, definitely not a skip, but it's not the sort of main lead sort of single to any album. For me, it was great to hear her voice again. I really enjoyed the riffs. There's not that many riffs in there, but there's definitely a little bit, especially near the end, sort of filling out the song. The bridge for me, I thought was the best part. I loved it. It just brought the whole song to life. I think the production is great, but it just was a little bit overproduced for me. I was losing her true voice because of the amount of tuning and effects and layering and that was going on. I just kind of wanted to hear more of her. I wanted to connect with her a little bit more. I just felt like I couldn't really hear a true voice because of everything else that was going on. So let's dive in.
Let's go. Stars tonight.
So that first bit, it actually sounds quite natural. I'm not hearing any effects. I'm not hearing any compression. It just sounds like a raw vocal. So it really does sound like her. It's pretty good.
We'll glow. Swimming in the stars tonight.
Ah, now the swimming in the stars. Now that does sound like her. But then on the tonight, there's definitely some kind of tuning on there because you can hear that slight, like, wibble, almost like it's trying to correct it.
Oh, and we'll glow and shimmer in the diamond lights.
Again, on Moonlight, you can tell that there's some natural vibrato that her voice has got, but the autotune's not dealing with it all that well, and it's making it quite kind of jittery, very just wobbly, really.
We'll dive in head first all the way down, and gravity's arms will drown.
Now the drown sounds completely like her, like there's no tuning or anything, but the word before, you can definitely tell that it's been tuned and corrected into the right position. So at the time of recording, she was not singing it in the right note, so it has been corrected. You can tell because it's slightly robotic, it loses a little bit of the depth.
The world is ours.
Very auto-tuned, The World Is Ours. Wow, there's so much tuning on that. I don't know what tune she sang, but it wasn't that. Definitely corrected.
When we're swimming in the stars.
Again, on Swimming in the Stars, the swimming's not too bad, but the stars, again, you can hear that there is an effect on there. It's most likely to be a standard auto-tune, but I also think what's been used on this track is a piece of software called Melodyne. Now, Melodyne is like autotune, but instead of just blanket all through the vocals, what it does is it and now allows you to analyze the entire vocal track and pick out certain notes down to literally syllables where you can shorten them, lengthen them, or you can correct the pitch and place the pitch where it should be. At the side of the screen on Melodyne, it actually shows you the keyboard, so it actually shows you the notes that is being sung, so you can see how far out it is from what it should actually be. You can also use an option which is called pitch correct, which allows the pitch, if it's not quite, say this is the note here, if it's kind of there and not right in the center, you can centralize those notes as well, so it just makes it sound even better. Now, I think there's been all of that done to this. There are moments where it's just her natural voice, but I would say at least 80% of it either has autotune on it or it's been pitch corrected by using Melodyne or some other software like that. It's such a shame because there are moments of her natural voice, her natural emotional quality coming through, but it's just been corrected so much you can't connect with it very much. I mean, from the stories that I've heard from you guys, from Britney fans, this song was never completed. It was something that was recorded as a demo, never got finished, and it sounds like the producers have finished it for her. You know, they've copied and pasted vocals, trying to spread it out through the song. There's also backing vocals on here, which I don't think are Britney Spears. I don't know who it is, but I don't think it's her. And it's just been, unfortunately, produced to death. And it's just a real shame. I want to hear her actual vocals, what they sound like. And there's ways of adding pitch correction and autotune so it doesn't sound so robotic and so just obviously done. But this, unfortunately, It's so obvious what's been done to it. And I mean, it can be a style choice. I mean, let's face it. Share and Believe, that was a style choice to use the vocoder, and it was awesome. It had such just a new sound, and it just changed the way that pop was at that time. But I think now artists are often, well, it's not always the artist, producers are often overproducing the vocals, which makes it not sound real anymore, which is a real shame. I mean, when I produce my vocals, I try and keep them as real as possible. I'll add compression, I'll add reverb, I'll probably add a little bit of delay to make it sound fuller and warmer. But it's very rare that I will use any sort of melodyne and auto-tune. I never use it. I don't like it because it's a blanket thing. It goes over the entire vocals of the entire track rather than it just being specific moments. I mean, if I ever do use tuning for vocals, it would always be melodyne, so I can see what notes it was, what I sang, and I can always adjust it to what it was supposed to be. I think it's a much nicer way of doing it. It still makes the vocals sound okay, but sometimes, I mean, think of it like this. If you sing a note and it's slightly off tune, you can adjust it within sort of 1 to 2 notes and it will sound reasonably natural. But if you take it further than that, it's going to sound robotic, electric, and it's not going to sound right. And in this case, there are moments in this recording where you can hear that that's happened, where it's been moved further away from that sort of 2 or 3 notes, and it's like, no, she so didn't sing that, no. Playing with matches.
Your energy everywhere.
There's some very unique sounds. There's like a ah at the beginning there, really high-pitched tone. Like the last single, super processed.
Between
What is that noise? That is distracting me now.
night Egyptian sheets. You know I can see your brain, think you feel the same.
The vocals sound pretty good actually, despite the amount of processing and production on them. The vocals sound quite warm, very staccato style.
Fire is killing me, the good kind of killing me.
Okay, so we're like 47 seconds in now, and I think I've heard Britney Spears once. Okay.
Like playing with matches, matches, matches.
Oh, now this is a bop. I'm liking this more than the last single, Swimming with Stars. Swimming in the Stars. This is good. The vocals sound great. Unfortunately over-processed as always. But I quite like this.
Like it here on your chest.
I'm really having to zone in to listen to what the lyrics are because production's snipping the words so much. I'm like, what is she singing?
Nothing ever quite felt like this. That fire is killing.
This is a really good song. This is a bop. This definitely needs to be released at some point properly with Britney performing it and the Backstreet Boys. This is good.
Playing with matches.
Oh, you hear that robotic sound on the playing with matches? Sounds like sheep-like. A little bit overuse of vocal auto-tune.
Matches. Matches. This might.
Yeah, there's no way she sung that high note. That's auto-tuned as well, pitch corrected. But it does have a sound that fits with the song.
Playing with matches.
I really like this. I mean, I really like it. It's great. There is, processing on there. I wouldn't say it's quite as overly processed as the last single, but I really like it. It's proper up-tempo. It's got that sort of feisty attitude that kind of miss from Britney. There's some really good vocals in there actually. I know it's been over processed, but if you really listen closely, those vocals had to be there in the first place to be able to play with them. But I really enjoyed that. I think that is a good song. I'd love to see a video for that. Let's have a listen. Okay, 80s vibe at the beginning there, and suddenly the beat and everybody's, it sounds like everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. It sounds so like that. Let's see if that's what it actually is.
I'm ferocious when I see you instantly, so precocious.
And that's definitely Annie Lennox on the track, so it's a sample in there.
Your energy, my heart's on fire. Boy, come on and rescue me.
Very nasal on this, but that kind of cry that she uses, that baby sound, tends to push the sound up a little bit into the nose. This is interesting. I wouldn't have thought that she'd have had a sample like this. Maybe that's why it was a demo and not really made into a full single. I don't know. I'm not sure it works over the top of Sweet Dreams. I'm not sure right now. The vocals sound a little raw. There's definitely some production on there, but I wouldn't say it's overly polished. It does sound like that backing track is very much sort of separate from the vocals. Like it's not mixed or anything yet. It's sort of done separate. Anyway. Can kind of see why it wasn't made into a full release. It's not that strong. I think the lyric content is a bit weak, and with the track it doesn't. I mean, obviously, if they wanted to make it into something fuller, then they could do. There could be more production on the backing, more production on the vocals, and really make it a bit more like synced together. But I'm not feeling it at the minute.
Let's keep grinding. It's so real to feel.
My lips keep grinding. What?
Now, when I see you, I need you right away.
The vocals are not that great on that riff. Taste it now. It definitely a demo. You can tell there. It almost sounds like Still Believe from Baby One More Time in it. Behaving doesn't fit for me. It's just not working for me. I'm sorry.
Taking in with every little thing I see. Triple tap against it with the tap complete. Little boys dance cause they're feeling me.
There's some really good ideas within this, but as a whole, it just doesn't sync. It just doesn't work for me.
Come on, get to jumping.
Come on, get to jumping.
Moving next to
Something, not something, something. Nice little riff over the top. Well, that wasn't for me. I didn't really enjoy that at all. I think partly because I love Sweet Dreams so much. It could have worked, but unfortunately for me, it just didn't. There was too many ideas thrown at it to try and make something good out of something that was just not working. Some of the lyrics were just terrible. Lips were grinding. They were doing what? I just think lyrically it was just not strong enough. It didn't have a strong enough concept throughout. Her vocals were fascinating to listen to though. You could tell how raw it was in certain places, some real nasal moments, and those vowel shapes, they're not open, they're all very much up here, very tight within the face. So yeah, not for me guys, not one I'm going to be bothering to listen to again. But it doesn't stop me being an incredible Britney fan. Oh baby, baby. Let's have a look. Okay, first things first, breath control is excellent there. She's really powering the sound out. It's very consistent initially. As it comes down, it starts to lose a little bit of that breath control. Her agility is really good. She's going through the notes really smoothly. But there is tension there. You can see that her tongue is lifted up and it's kind of pulled back a little bit, which creates a little bit of tense sound. It's great for the first part of that when she first hits the yay, but then as she goes down, you need to relax the tongue so you really get the space and the resonance throughout there. So I would say there is a little bit of work to be done there, just opening up and releasing any tension that's in the tongue.
I want you to know just what I mean.
Okay, very distinctive baby voice that Britney often uses. People have said, oh, it's her using her natural voice. Kind of. She's still using a little bit of the baby voice. Now, when we talk about baby voice, basically what I mean is she's lifting the larynx just a little, which allows it to have a tighter, more kind of distinctive baby kind of tone, which she does use in this bit here. But as she gets to the end, that very clear, breathy falsetto, you can really hear her actual open tone. So the first bit is more of a baby tone, but at the end it's definitely more of her real sound. Yeah. Good transition from chest to head voice there. It really nicely transitioned. It was obvious, but it wasn't clunky. She still kind of smoothly went across. I'd say here that she's still got a little bit of tension, but she is trying to move the vowel to a more oval shape. On the oohs that she did there, it sounds like her head voice has definitely lost a bit of power. It's very airy. Ooh, it's lost a little bit, so I think that's something to work on. But when you don't sing for a long period of time, the things that go first is your bridge. As you're going from chest to head voice, it becomes more clunky, and your agility. So agility's still there essentially, and her bridging is still good. I just reckon she's not been using a head voice all that much, so it's lost a little bit of quality. Ooh, tension in the tongue there. Tongue's really pulled back, but again, the agility is pretty good. Just got to relax that tongue down so that there's not so much tension in the sound. Little bit pitchy there. Again, little bit of tension in the tongue. That last bit didn't sound so great at all. Quite pitchy, but we don't know what tune she's going for. But it's not ideal. So I think the belt's still there. I think her transitioning is still there. Agility seems to be there. But in terms of the low notes, there's some work to be done there because she didn't place it right as she was going down. She was kind of stuck in a position where it became a little bit flat and sort of kind of over pushed. So for me, overall, it's great to hear Britney singing again. Whoop whoop, it's been so long. Can't wait to hear her do more stuff in the future. But I think the things to work on is definitely head voice, to build up some vocal tone there, and also on those low notes, she seems to have lost a little bit of the quality there. It's either that or it's the placement. So it's not too bad. There's some definite potential there to bring the voice back. But I know you're going to ask, you're going to say, and is she going to be able to get a voice back to as it was before? No, she isn't. She's had children since then. She's a different woman now. She's much older, so she will never sound like she used to sound. But she can get close. She can get a new version of herself. So I wish her all the best of luck. I can't wait to hear more from her. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's dive in.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling?
I really like that acoustic sort of ding, ting, ding, ching. No massive ee just yet.
Guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling.
You can hear her voice just a little bit underneath the lip sync, the pre-recorded track. Are they covered in baby oil? They all seem a little bit shiny. There's a lot of fake tan going on too, which is cool, you know, whatever.
There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit.
The distinctive
Baby, give me it. It's dangerous. I'm loving it.
I like this mix. Why have I never seen this one before? You can hear a voice in there. Yeah, you can definitely hear it. Do you hear the pop of the paradise? So you can hear her voice underneath that lip sync pre-recorded track. Her face looks different in this one. I think it's maybe the contouring or something, but her face looks very kind of, yeah. Anyway. Oh, change of colour of the light. You know something's coming. Look at the size of that venue.
It's getting late. Give you up. Took a sip from a depth cup.
This is definitely her. Oh, it's so nice to be able to hear a live vocal now and again. So it's a little bit shaky, which is to be completely expected. She's, you know, dancing at the moment, moving around the stage at speed. She never really stands still, does she?
Slowly, it's taking over me.
It's not singing there, it's just backing vocals. Isn't it fascinating? You can hear like little bits. Like she doesn't sing all of it, she just sings elements of it.
I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that's toxic?
That was definitely her. Kind of down here, flat tongue, little bit of glottal pushing through. I'm addicted to you. So good to hear her live. The audience are loving it. Oh, blimey. Okay, she wouldn't have sung that. Can definitely hear a voice under there. Slightly out of breath, but again, you know, she would be. Little bum wiggle there. Her hair's getting on her nerves, I think. You know, she's constantly like, God, duh! Get out my face! It's wrapped around the thing, the mic, and then she's I think her hair may be annoying her. That was fab. It was so nice to actually hear her voice, and not all the way through, but some of it. I thought that was really interesting. The choreography was awesome, but she did seem a little bit out of breath, but she would be, you know. And her hair, I think, was bothering her. But I enjoyed that. Well, I don't know why I've never seen that performance before. So today, at your request, I am going to be looking at Britney Spears. Britney is back. We know this already, that she's been out doing a few things. The latest news is that she is recording a new version of Tiny Dancer with Elton John. It was on the radio this morning on Radio 2, so I'm hoping it's real. I'm hoping it's the real thing. Anyway, today I'm going to be looking at Britney singing live Baby One More Time. It's a cappella in her house. I think she's in her house. I'm not entirely sure where she is, but I'm going to be looking, or rather listening to the vocals and explaining what's going on and any areas that are going to need to be fixed. Let's dive in.
Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know?
Okay, straight away, it's not in the original key. She's just literally freestyling it, enjoying herself, singing whatever notes come to mind. She's not doing it superbly, you know, for a performance. She's just having fun with it. Straight away, we can hear there's an influx. Influx? That's the wrong word. There is a push of air at the beginning there. Oh, baby, baby. There's a lot of air coming out there. Probably too much. So a bit of control of the support of air and the vocal fold closure would probably help. Also, we have got her very, very distinctive vocal fry. Oh, baby, baby, is definitely in there as well. Her voice sounds warm. It sounds quite resonant, like she's super relaxed.
That something wasn't right here. Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go.
Her voice sounds dry. Now, I have heard that Britney is a smoker. I don't know. Let me know if you know any different. I don't know the real finer details. But her voice does sound dry, like there could be just a lack of moisture there. So a bit of steaming, drinking plenty would definitely help. And if she is smoking, I would definitely cut that out.
And now you're right outside, yeah. Show me how you want it to be.
Okay, we're getting a bit of a push there. Show me how you want it to be. Like the air's coming out too quickly. So the diaphragm support is not quite right. And the control of how that sound comes through, what speed it comes through, is a little bit rushed and a little bit quick. But the agility is definitely there. So I think if she was to hold it back a little bit more and really control that speed, then the breath control would be overall better. But before we all get our hands up in the air going, Georgina, what are you saying? This is her just having fun in her house. It's not a performance. She's just enjoying her voice, rediscovering what she has.
Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now, because
No, now. It sounds quite tense there. So I would say a little bit more of a lift. No, now. Over the top rather than pushing forward, because it sounds slightly nasal and ever so slightly pushy.
my loneliness is killing me, and
She's pushing into it here. I would probably pull back a little bit and go over it rather than at it. It's creating a kind of forceful, fairly harsh sound.
I must confess, I still believe.
Ooh, I love a bit of Britney head voice. Her head voice has just got such a wonderful tone to it. The control there from chest into head and then back into chest, not amazing, but I love the tone of her voice.
When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a fucking sign.
Okay, we're losing it a little bit now.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah, end section, not so great. I gotta be honest with you. It's my job, you know. I'm the honest vocal coach. I'm supposed to tell you like it is. So it started off really well. Her breath support was pretty good. The tonal quality was good. The depth was there. And she's using much lower sort of register for this song than she normally would have done, which is nice. You know, Britney's voice is naturally quite low. It's not that high tone that often her songs have. It's all to do with record label and how they wanted it to sound and all of that kind of thing, this baby voice. Anyway, this is okay. It's not amazing, but she is just freestyling, having fun in her house. So let's not get all like shirty about it. I mean, the good news is she's back. She's practicing. She's learning how to reuse her voice, because you gotta be honest, over the years, her voice will change. Everybody's voice does. So you've got to continue to work on it to get the best out of it. You can't just assume that when you open your mouth forth it's going to sound the same as it did before, because that is definitely not going to be the case. So the advice that I would give to Britney here is take your time, give yourself a routine daily, which includes the 5. So we've got breath control, we need some range in there, we need articulation, we definitely need agility in there as well, and then maybe look at some of those riffs. So those are sort of the 5 areas that I would suggest that she does every day in her sort of daily workout. I think there is some diaphragm sort of push going on, so I think getting the balance between the breath and sound will probably help massively. But I can't wait to hear some new stuff, and I just hope that there's not too much auto-tune, not too much fixing on there, because she does have the potential to really go, you know, have a good voice again. It's never going to be the same as it was before. It's just not. She's a different age now. Her voice, her body, everything is different. So she's not going to be as good as she used to be. She's going to be good in a different way. And I'm just really excited to hear it. I am so here for it, Britney. If you need me, you know where I am. Give me a phone call and all that. But I'm sure you've already got it on hand. You know, you'll have some awesome vocal coach helping you out. And if you are indeed doing Tiny Dancer with Elton, I can't wait. I love that song. How you're going to pull it off, I don't know. I don't know what kind of an arrangement it's going to be. Okay, first bit, not really sure who's done that first vocal. Can't tell if it's Elton's original vocal that has been sampled and made to sound like that, or is it someone completely different who has sung it and it's just a session singer that they've used to put in. But who knows? I guess we'll see as the song develops. Does feel very much like the Dua Lipa collab that Elton did earlier this year. It's very tricky to hear the real cleanliness, that's new, the real clean vocals, because the amount of stuff that's on this. Can't even tell if it's Elton John now or Elton's original vocal, but I'm assuming it's a new re-recorded vocal that he's done. Britney, as you can hear, it's hard to hear. I've got to be honest, this is going to take a few listens. You can hear the distinctive that vocal fry that we know her for. Actually, this is really difficult to hear them. I missed some of the words. I think I got hands at the end. I like the woo. That sounds really cool. It's quite catchy. Got to say, I didn't get a lot of the verse. I think the way that it's been edited, etc., it's difficult to hear the actual clean diction of the vocals. But you could definitely hear Britney at that point.
Lights on the highway.
It's proper catchy, very well produced. I mean, really highly produced. Her voice sounds particularly good, but there's a lot of stuff on this. I'm sorry, but there just is. You can hear the way that the voice is suddenly lifting or dropping onto notes, and that's normally a form of auto-tune that's whacking those notes to where it needs them to be. Oh, yes. A nice little riff from Britney there, sounding slightly nasal, like it's brought up with the baby voice, and then it drops down into something a little bit more resonant. Oh, that wasn't exactly it, I'm sorry. But definitely lifted and then dropped, so it's got a little bit more texture. Bit of vibrato there.
There are caravans we follow.
Yeah, definitely Elton recent recording. He's done this like in the last however many weeks, but there is a hellish amount of tuning on it. Wow. Baby, that's the Britney we remember. Ooh, silence. I think it's much higher than that. Silence. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and listen to that. But I haven't sung yet. My voice is very croaky. I've had some time off. Don't come at me. But there's definite agility going on. This is good. This is good.
When sex and love no longer jam.
That's clean. That sounds awesome. Very little tuning and stuff on that. There's obviously effects, but it's a lot more clean when it comes to the tuning, and that sounded wicked, that bit. Oh, very nasal, very baby voice, and I would say there's a fair amount of tuning on that, unfortunately. You hear the higher harmony there? There's definitely a higher harmony. It must be coming from Britney. This is good. It's so catchy. I mean, Tiny Dancer is brilliant anyway. It's just a superb song. So the fact that they've remade it like this for now, it's great. It's the dance track, and it's definitely a bop. Oh, yeah! Again, my voice is awful today. Apologies. I can sing a bit. I've got a new cover coming out this Sunday. Plug.
Hold me closer, hold me closer,
Yes! That's my favourite bit so far. That's like so clean, so little tuning. You can really hear Britney singing there. That is brilliant. I love it. I love it. It's just a really good idea. I mean, Elton, when it comes to reinventing himself, but not writing new music, using old stuff and bringing it to a new audience, genius. He really knows how to package stuff up and market his music so that a brand new audience get to listen to it. Elton, genius. I love the fact that he works with new artists as well, doing, duets with numerous different people, and just continually move forward in his career, even though he's been doing it a long time. Now then, when it comes to production on this, it is heavily produced. We're talking to an epic level of production. There is quite a lot of tuning on there, lots of reverb, lots of EQ, lots of doublers, lots of pretty much all sorts on it. But there are moments when you really get to hear what their voices actually sound like. There's a moment where Elton sounds great, another moment where Britney sounds awesome. So it proves that they can still do it. Whether they can do it live now, that's a completely different story. But I like it. I do like it. It's definitely a bop. It's got a really nice feel to it. I just think they could have come back a little bit on the production, so we could have heard some of the actual lyrics a little bit cleaner than they actually are. But with all that being said, I think it's a bop. It's great. I really like it. It's going to be going round in my head. It was already going round in my head anyway. I heard a clip of it earlier in the week, and I've had it going, hold me closer, tiny dancer, all week anyway, so I was ready for this.
mind your business, bitch.
Okay, my first reaction with the whole mind your business bitch bit at the beginning. Why? Now this is going to make me sound like an old woman, I get this. But why do people feel the need that they have to add bitch on it? Is it for some kind of reaction? I mean, we had the last will.i.am and Britney song. It was, this is Britney bitch. And then we had Madonna, I'm this bitch type thing. I don't really get why we need to have that. I think Rihanna's used it on a track as well. I don't understand. I don't see why we need to have. Maybe it's just getting a reaction. That's literally all it is. That they want a reaction, so we're going to put some swear words in there to get that reaction back. I don't see the point in using it in songs now. I think it's kind of been and gone. We've done that. Surely there's other things that we can do to make our songs stand out. I mean, we've had everything, haven't we? From Miley Cyrus swinging on a ball, and all of the stuff that she did. We've gone through all of this stuff, and this to me it's kind of something we've already done, really.
Bitch,
Okay, first bit there makes no sense to me whatsoever. It may be a bop, that's great, but I don't get what the lyrics are at the beginning of the song. It also feels like, and I'm just putting it out there, it feels like this song was created a long time ago, and having done a bit of research on TikTok and Instagram and all that this last week, I think it is. I think this was a song that was written ages ago for another Britney album which was never released, because it's very similar to the last collaboration that they did. So I have a feeling this is an old song. I have been assured, well, we have been assured that will.i.am has indeed recorded some new vocals with Britney for this version, but I have a feeling it's old. I do. I think that the track itself is old and they've just kind of freshened it up a bit. There's such a lot of auto-tune on there, but I completely expected it to have so much auto-tune on it. The mind your business sounds pretty cool. It's quite catchy. I think it's going to be quite a dance anthem, but at the moment it's not exciting me all that much.
Mind your business, bitch.
Okay, didn't really get that, the will.i.am bit. It sounds great, nice heavy beat behind it, but I don't really get the flow of it. It kind of seems to me that it's all about maybe paparazzi and people wanting to know your business all the time, and you're like, no, please, mind your own business. I think that's what it is, obviously.
Turn around, Hollywood, London, snap, snap is the sound.
Britney's voice sounds good, but it's so highly auto-tuned. I mean, do you remember the one that she did with Elton John? That was so wishy-washy because of the amount of auto-tune on it. You couldn't actually hear her vocals all that well. I know that there was a re-release of it though, which sounded better. You got clearer vocals from her. But at the moment, the vocals are fairly clear, but there is a lot of tuning and all sorts of other stuff going on. Now, so far, it's okay, but I don't know, it just feels like it's a regurgitation of something. It doesn't feel new and it doesn't feel fresh. It feels like it's been done a while ago and they've kind of freshened it up to a release. I'm not feeling it at the moment. It's probably going to be stuck in my head though, and it's going to be one of those catchy ones, but on first listen, I think it's awesome that Britney's back doing music. That is the best thing ever. I just want to hear more and more. But to me, this is an old thing that's been kind of regurgitated. Let's try and freshen it up and use this. I mean, I'd rather hear something completely brand new from Britney that's like now, not something that's been from before that's so auto-tuned and all the rest of it. I'm not feeling it so far. It's super repetitive as well. You kind of get very similar formation of it. You start with the mind your business bitch, and then you get, the beat, and then this sort of staccato kind of vocals, and then bit of vocals again from them both, and then we go around again. So it just feels like it's like a minute and a half track that's just repeated and repeated.
Looky, I'm so sick of all these looky-loos.
It just doesn't feel new enough for me.
Your business.
It's alright. I'm not saying it's a terrible song. I just wanted so much more. Do you know what I mean? There is a rumour, and I don't really like to get involved in rumours all that much, but there is a rumour that the vocals might not be all Britney's, that there is a sound-alike that has been used on previous albums that could potentially be doing a bit of this. I don't think that's going to be the case. will.i.am said, yeah, we have re-recorded the vocals, but who knows? Without actually phoning will.i.am or Britney or one of the team and going, look, is this all fresh vocals? Is it all Britney, or have we got the sound-alike that's done some of the other stuff for her? It's just one of them. So this is probably a bit of a controversial video from me, but you know what? I think it's important for me to be honest and not just go, yeah, it's great, it's fantastic, it's Britney, we love her, woo! I'm kind of disappointed with it. I think they could have done so much more. It doesn't really go anywhere. Literally the only thing I'm going to remember from it is the mind your business, mind your business. That's it. It's knowing how awesome will.i.am is as well, his production skills and all the rest of it. I'm not enamored with this. I think we could have done better. It may be the start of something else. It might be the first single and there's going to be more later on, completely fresh new stuff. But this feels like written before. I've got to say, the choir at the end though sounds epic.
Your business.
And the choir at the end, bitch. Well, I think it's probably going to grow on me because I do like a bop. It's probably going to get me a little bit, but I'm fairly disappointed with it. I think it feels old. It feels like it's written somewhere in the 90s rather than brand new now. It's kind of stuff that will.i.am has done before. Can we have something new? Something that's, I know it's going to be hard because, there's only 12 notes. Let's point that out. And through the entire music industry, we've had so many genres, and, coming out with something brand new and original is always going to be difficult now because of everything that we've had in the past. But to me, this has been before. I've heard it before. It doesn't bring me anything new. And saying that, I am going to be bopping along to it because it is a bop. I do get that. I just don't think it's not as good as I hoped it would be. It just, So let me know your opinion on this brand new Britney single with will.i.am. Do you think it's really her singing? Do you think that it's a good single, or do you think it's just stuff that's been recorded before that they've freshened up a bit and then released because, they feel like Britney should be doing something right now? Because we haven't had a single just from her yet, have we? We've had collabs with Elton John. We've had collabs with will.i.am, obviously. So is it just going to be collabs, or are we going to have her actual original music at some point? I'm waiting for that. Bring it on. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Bye, loves.